Okay, we have our third quarterfinal match of the week. This is between Summit and Up Yours. And I suppose the teams are just getting warmed up. It looks like they're waiting for Alps to get into the server. The server is currently Virginia, and it looks like they've agreed to play here. So the lineup for Summit will be Whirl, HS, Laufer, and Nico. For Up Yours, we're still not quite sure who's going to be in the lineup for Up Yours. I think they got 6 players, 5 plus Elusive.
2 seconds. Excellent.
Or ELSV, Elusive, yeah. So just waiting for the teams to form up, and we should get the game underway. You can see Summit's lineup. Unfortunately, Excision is not in channels to join the co-cast, so you're stuck with me tonight. We have Aeroc in the server. So Aeroc, Laufer, HS and Whirl. Nico will be on standby apparently, in spect. And currently the lineup for Up Yours is Wake Chaser, Vizards, Bliss and Elusive. So Elusive is the one that we're waiting for. And it looks like maybe they're still thinking over the lineups, depending on what teams put forward and the pings. Currently, Whirl has a fairly high ping at 56. Team pings are within 2 milliseconds of each other, so I don't think there's any problems with ping differential. Just that the individual players, Witches and Vizard, will have a little bit more latency. And Bliss has the awesome 14 millisecond latency, as well as Aeroc. So they should be able to hit fairly consistently. So I suppose they'll just need to be determining the maps and who has first choice. This is again best of 5.
2 seconds.
So you're guaranteed at least 3 games to be played, and more if these teams will be close.
Impressive. 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 Impressive.
Okay, they cleared it up. HS is Gunlauger who was on the site. Okay, a little bit of team chatter between the members of both teams. And we're just waiting for someone to put in their fourth man. As soon as they figure out who that's going to be.
Excellent. Impressive. Impressive.
Okay, so HS has switched to Gunlauger, and so not to confuse anyone. It's not like having two Bentleys on Siemens team. No, that's really confusing. You can see Elusive moving through the map. Of the jungle.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Okay, we're about to start. All the spectators have left the server, so that's a good sign. We're just waiting for ready up, and we'll be good to go.
Excellent. 2 minutes. Impressive. Excellent. Impressive. 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 Impressive.
So a little bit of prompting just to try and move the game along. Need to get the first map pick. This could be best of 5, so we could be here a while. It's about time we try to move these folks along. Okay, we have our first map, and unbelievably, it's overkill. Imagine that. Who would have guessed? Okay, so I suppose I have to go through all the preliminaries again while warming up on this particular map after spending 5 minutes warming up on campgrounds.
Prepare your team.
Oh my gosh, they're actually going to start. There you go. Didn't take that long.
Round begins in
So we'll start with Arok.
2, 1.
He goes mid-level. He has help with him at mid-level. Two of UI drop down and they take him out. Vizard's trying to take out. He's got help of Elusive, and they manage to do it. So first blood goes to Up Yours.
Round
See
begins
how
in
Bliss does.
3, 2, 1.
He's starting off right at top, drops down to mid-level. Is going to complete that kill, maybe? Not quite. But has enough damage that you need to blow on that individual and he'll go. Oop, couldn't do it. So Will with 41 health. I'm gonna find the last Elusive. He's healthy, so he just gave a rail. Not so healthy anymore. Oh. Okay, got a little bit of too much splash damage. We'll have a look at Nico now.
Round begins in
Teleportal.
2.
He's got someone behind him coming up.
Fight.
There he is. Nico gets taken out at the top. Looking at Wade Chaser now. I'm gonna find the last summit guy. Happens to be Will. He's absolutely surrounded. Can't do much there with 4 guys on him.
Round
I'm gonna take a look at HS Gunlager.
1.
Lots of LG off the top. He's got lots of help to push those green bodies off the top onto mid-level. Unfortunately, mid-level's doing a lot of damage. Gunlager backs off. Goes into railing mode.
Red wins the round.
And right away we have a 2-on-2
Round begins
draw
in
so far on these
3,
2 rounds.
2,
4 rounds, I
1.
think.
Fight.
Look at Vizard. Railed and went up there to do more LG damage and switches back to rail from below. Okay, jumps up to mid-level to help finish off Gunlager and switches over. Does not able to finish Wake Chaser. In fact, Wake Chaser comes up with that. Still fairly good health at the end of that.
Round begins
So we'll stick
in
with Wake Chaser as he goes up the long elevator to the top.
1.
And right away switches to rockets and tries to get some bounce damage on these guys. Bounce him off the top. Switches. Now Up Yours has got the bottom. And Summit has the top. So a little bit of King of the Castle here. And Wake Chaser does some very nice rail work here. He's got to be careful, he can't take any more rails. We'll stick with Wake Chaser because he is the last guy and he's got a 3-on-1 situation with not a whole lot of health to play with. As you can see, Will took him out with 1 rail. Let's have a look at Nico as he goes up to the top.
3, 2, 1.
He's got a rocket out. He didn't switch over to nades in time to throw stuff down. but not to worry.
2 hits.
He's retained his
Impressive.
position at top, and he's flanking. The Plasma. Plasma goes a long way.
Impressive.
Ooh, very
Wins
nice
the
fade
round.
away.
Excellent.
So
Round
we'll take a
begins.
look at Wake Chaser.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
He's got a rail out while he's at the top, which is unusual. Normally you'll want to pull out either the rocket or LG to try and push the green bodies off the top, but hell, rail works.
Red
Look
wins
at
the
Bliss, who
round.
gets taken out. All of a sudden, Summit is up by 2 points.
Round begins.
Take a look at Erok.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Comes down to mid-level with a little bit of LG to rocket damage, and switches back to LG and rail. Got quite a bit of damage there before he got taken out. So we'll take a look at Wizard
Blue wins the
doing the
round.
double teaming with Bliss.
Round begins in
So Up Yours is able to bring it back. It looks like it's going to be a fairly close match if this is any indication here. First 5 seconds of overkill is critical. Who gets a man, extra man at the top. So we can see that Up Yours is a man down, and they actually lose that round. So again, first determined by who takes out that first man at the top.
3, 2, 1.
Having a look at Will. Does some excellent LG work to push him right across and misses the opening rocket jump on that. And it's clean up on aisle 9 time.
Impressive.
So Summit's doing an excellent job here. We're going to go to find Bliss, who gets taken out on a 2-on-1. Let's see, who haven't we seen?
3, 2, 1.
Go back to Erok again. Rocket jumps to mid after doing some excellent LG work. And again, lots of damage on that LG, 38%. 55% rail, that sucker's hitting. Except for those. Ah, that hit nicely. Another one on Bliss. Bliss comes away with it. He doesn't have a whole lot of health to play with. And his partner just get taken out. So the yellow triangle disappear all of a sudden. Oh, very nice rail, but Nico was healthy. As you can see, he had 97 even after that rail. So he had 2 rails to give.
2, 1.
Take a look at Nico. That's the main. Lots of rockets to rail combinations here. 1 rocket, 1 rail. Seems to be the order of the day.
Red wins the round.
And all of a sudden we are 1 point away from game.
Round begins in
9-4 Summit leads us.
1.
It looked like it was going to be fairly competitive. So it'll be interesting to see, this was UI map choice. UI, and next map choice will be, I believe, Summit. So it'll be interesting to see which map Summit picks. And there we have it, the first game, 10-4 to Summit, and just taking a look at the accuracies. Oh, Erok with the monster 60% accuracy, no one around touching them. The rest in Nico, 48%. Look at the LGs there, 37, 29. LGs were about the same between both teams, but the telling is the rail accuracies, 60% on 4 frags for Erok. So again, monster stat set. I don't know if this is the second map. I didn't look at what they were doing on that boat, but it's possibly the second map. That is one on the rotation. So it'll be interesting to see who takes the top. Oh, it's Trinity that they're going to. There you go. So.
Vote passed. Impressive.
But we'll probably see this map later on. It is best of 5. accuracies when coming up with all the weapons. Well, only 8 of them actually. It was only showing 5 weapons for some reason.
2 seconds. Excellent.
So grinders usually where the most damage is, and usually it's where the first 5 seconds of the round is determined. So we'll see if grinder gets contested, and
Round
I'll
begins
take
in
Silb,
3, 2,
and we'll see what he
1.
does. Okay, I'll take Elusive. We have a problem here. We have lost one. Okay, so someone already aborted the match. Let's see, we lost, who did we lose? Okay, a little bit of backward foot shadow about 9990 right at the start of the game.
Impressive.
So that was interesting. First time I've seen that happen. Where they actually lag out right at the start of the match.
It's impressive.
After having played one game already. But stranger things have happened. Okay, enough of that algae.
Impressive. Two hits. Impressive.
Okay, so I suppose we'll have to wait for him to reboot his computer and get the old prism back running. So here we're looking at Nico's model. A very svelte Nico we have. You don't get to see this point of view very often. And Erok. So these are the models that the actual individual players actually use. Blizzard is using a Sarge model, and Bliss is using that skinny old skeleton model. So it's popular. One model you don't see used is Lucy. Or, oh, I think that's Crash, is it? They've got their own individual screens and sounds. Most of the players use the Team Force models. So predictable sounds that you can cue from. Okay, Erok is back. Fantastic, so we should be all readying up except for Bliss. So just Bliss holding things up. Here we go. So let me put the accuracies back up.
Round begins.
I'll take a look at Erok. He goes Grinder, he's got 2 in front of him. He's got to be careful, he's going to get double timed. And he does. He gets taken out very quickly there. So again, in a bad position between two players of the opposing team. On a good position to get caught right at the beginning. And UI should come away with us, and they do. So again, determined by that first kill in the first 5 to 8 seconds of the round. Here's Wake Chaser. He's well positioned. He has a wall to prevent double teaming, so he took a very good position on the map. And he's going to go through the portal and see if he can get a rail there. He's still looking for that rail. He's got to be careful. He can't take any more of that energy cells from that LG. Very nice. Takes out Nico. He doesn't have an awful lot. He's going to hang back and just provide rail support. I'm going to go and figure out what else is playing. And all of a sudden UI is up 2.
Round begins in
So it looks starting to look good for UI. We'll stay with Elusive. Quick rail. Spams the entrance to the grind area. That's always a major area to guard against. Possible flanks coming out of that entranceway.
Blue wins the round.
And all of a sudden, Up Yours is up 3. So I'm going to switch over to Whirl and see if Summit has a response to this. They'll probably stay at the peripheral and try and come into Grinder at a distance rather than straight up.
Wins the round.
So that's not working. Summit's got to come up with a response for UI's dominance on Grinder. Wizard doing major rocket damage without taking too much himself. So again, some key damage being given. And good avoidance of taking any damage himself. G2 Clan Arena. Do more damage than you receive. And there we have it. Nico claims the first point for Summit.
Round begins.
We'll stick with Nico.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Again, distant type of damage being done. They're not going to close in and get double team. UI is very good at putting on the double and triple teams. So I think the strategy for Summit is to hang back and do the distance damage. Well, it is for Nico, and here's the last guy. He's got a 2-on-1. He had a 3-on-1, but he's whittling it down to a 1-on-1. He just took out Bliss. Oh, and that was patient. Instead of switching over to rail for that air, he chose to do the rocket splash damage. Excellent choice.
2, 1, fight.
You can see they're coming through the flanks on the Grinder, staying out of harm's way. Nico is low, so he's got to be careful. Switching over to Gunlauger. And we have a 2-on-1 situation. Hey Crow! You want to join us?
Yeah, I don't have the password here. You could
Yeah, how do I do that? Oh wait, I know how to do that. I'm gonna mute my stream. Somewhere here there's a mute.
Split hotwire, okay.
Okay.
Round begins in
So Crow will be joining us, as well as adminning for the game. I am not a ref or admin, I just cast these games. We'll be coming in making sure that everything is being played according to the rules.
impressive. 2 frags in 2
Currently watching Will. Summit has responded by actually coming back from a 4-0 deficit to a 4-3 deficit, and
wins the
they've made
round.
some adjustments to respond to UI's dominance at Grinder. So we'll stick with Bliss.
2, 1, fight.
And there we have Bliss taking his usual position on the Grinder, where he's able to drop if he gets into trouble and go through the teleporter. So good exit strategy.
Blue wins the round.
Very nice work from Up Yours.
Round
Take a look at Elusive. Let's see the position he takes. 1, 2. They're taking a much more spread out position on Grinder to present the flanking and ingress onto the edges of the grinder position. So
What map is this?
this is the second map. Summit took the first map, and this one looks to be going up yours way. So again, we may get more than 3 matches, 3 games out of this match tonight.
Summit got first map pick.
Summit got first map and they took Overkill. And so this is the second map. Sorry, this is Summit's map pick, I believe, and Up Yours had the Overkill map.
Red wins the round.
but they lost on Overkill. So and this one is Summit's losing, but you know what? They actually were down 4-0, so they've actually made some adjustments to come back here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. They almost tied it up already.
Yeah, Up Yours actually was dominant at Grinder. And so someone's made some adjustments here. They pulled out of Grinder. They're not going to contest it too much, and they're going to come in and put pressure on Grinder from the edges. And you can see Will doing that from his side of the beams. And he should be able to get that. No, he missed it. But he got enough damage that it's not a problem to take out Vizard. Ooh, very nice rail, whoever that was. Elusive. That was in 2 very, very fine rails from Elusive to take out Will. And there's a response.
They tie it up.
Erok with the responsive rail there. Yeah, so I'm on Erok now. He's taken a Grinder position. Again, very strong position at Grinder for UI, and Erok gets double teamed. So we've seen this a lot, that when the Summit guys go into contest, they get quickly isolated and taken out by the double or triple team. And I'm going to find the last Summit guy, which happens to be Nico, and he doesn't have anything to give in terms of health. So a little bit of Nade Splash took him out. Let's take a look at Wake Chaser.
2, 1.
You had the isolation there, and Wake Chaser finishes it up. So again, the double team, very key. Wake Chaser flanks, comes up with the kill. And is going to get the assist on that one. Maybe. Oh! So Wake Chaser is doing excellent work here. And he was involved in all 4 kills.
Round begins in 3,
So
2,
take a look at Vizard.
1. Fight.
UI is pulling away at 86 now. Summit has a valiant job of coming from a 4-0 deficit. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a runaway, but that's not happening. So again, you can see Summit making the adjustments and coming back, and they put it to within 1. So we'll see if they can even this up.
3,
I'm on the wall at the moment.
1. Fight.
Plasma damage going into broken bridge, to the bridge area. Very nice plasma work from Whirl. He's doing quite a bit of damage with those plasma balls and not taking too much himself. Oh, he's in tough. They must both be low for them to have backed off and not chase. Because Will doesn't have a whole lot of health left, and he must be screaming agony every time he gets splashed. And again, he's plus backing. He's got to be careful. I'm going to find the last guy. It happens to be Neko. Sorry, it happens to be Elusive, who gets taken out. There we have it. It's tied at 8-8 from a 4-0 deficit. So Summit made changes and they adapted very nicely to Up Yours' game plan. So now we'll see if they can maybe take the lead on this.
Red wins the round.
And there you have it, Summit with the lead up one. It's a major comeback for Summit here.
3,
It was a telefrag, but that won't count anyway. They get respawned.
excellent.
Wow, Will's doing some major LG damage there. For the
Wins.
second game, so 2 games to Summit. That one actually looked like it was going to go up yours' way. But the momentum certainly was in Summit's favor as they came back from a 4-0 deficit. And let me flash up some statistics. Geez, Neko with a 50% rail accuracy, the rest in the mid 40s. So strong accuracies again from the rails. And I think that has a lot to do with them able to do damage from long range. So this Summit's got a very commanding lead at 2-0. We'll see who has the next map choice and
2
what they pick.
hits. Impressive. Impressive.
So just looking at the standings, Summit is at the top half of the brackets, and they will play the winner of Unforgiven and Intro, which was Unforgiven. So in the semi-final, if Summit moves forward, they will be playing Unforgiven Gunman. And Crow, do you know when the Eminence XTO match is going to be played?
That'll be on Thursday.
Thursday. What time?
I think 9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Okay. So the winner of that will move forward to contest with Seaman. So let's see who we're waiting to ready up. We're actually waiting for a map choice here. That's a UI map choice. They're thinking it over. Let me help them. Oh, that didn't come out.
Vote now.
Asylum. Interesting. That's a railing map. It's all LG work in the first 10 seconds and then it switches over to rail. That's if they decide to contest the top. The ICTF matches complete yet, Crow?
No, they're not. So match 2, RSV and BP is going to be playing possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on the weekend.
Match
And,
2.
Team.
Yeah, it's best of 3.
Oh my goodness gracious. Each 1.5 hours long. Oh my goodness gracious.
Not necessarily going to be that long.
3,
I mean, if you look at the Seaman LSX match, it was a blowout.
Really?
Yeah. So it's going to be Seaman versus EA in the ICTF now.
Okay.
Blue wins the round.
I mean, for CA players, those are marathon games.
Round
Those are marathon
begins.
matches.
3,
Yeah,
2,
they can be very long.
1. Fight.
You get carpal tunnel syndrome from playing those matches, I'm telling you. Anyway, we're on Bliss and back to the action here. We have Summit down by 2. Again, Up Yours is jumping right on the bandwagon and getting up 2-0
Round
right away.
begins.
Very similar to what we saw last map as they went at it and they went very aggressively and they got the first couple of points. Ooh, very nice. Managed to finish Arak. So, Lost Man. Let me see if I can find it. It's Gunlauger. He's healthy, so he could pull a hero number right here. Definitely possible. There's one. One more. Both railable, I bet. No! Elusive has got lots of health to give. So, he takes advantage of it by closing in very quickly and finishing it off. So we'll stick with Elusive. Again, 3-0. 3-0 very quickly into this third game of the match. And we're seeing something very similar happen during the second game. Up Yours takes a commanding lead. And we'll see if Summit can respond by making some adjustments, and they do. They've taken the first round of the third game for them.
2, 1.
Looking at Aerok. So no one at the top here. Everyone's actually going to come down to the bottom corner of the map and contest. And you can see the flanking maneuvers done by Aerok. We have the last Elusive left for Up Yours, and he gets taken out right at the top. So let's take a look at Aerok. He stays at the lower bottom half of the map. Lower corner. Gonna do some rail work. Elusive with the stronger railing percentages, so this is definitely to the advantage to play the distance game. It does favor the railing percentages. It's a one-on-one situation. Elusive very healthy. Gunlauger not so healthy. So we'll stick with Gunlauger to see how carefully he plays this. He did get the nice rail on, but it wasn't enough. He needed 2 rails.
Round begins.
Take a look at Wake Chaser.
2, 1.
Switches over to rail for some distance damage work. Very nice rails. When he's railable, he's got to be careful. He finishes Aerok coming through the portal. Probing rockets, look for splash, find out where the enemy is. And Up Yours is maintaining this 3-point differential advantage.
3, 2, 1.
Now we're contesting the top, and it's all algae plasma work. So I think that's a good combination. If someone's doing algae into that area, someone has to be doing plasma. Different weapons, different damages. Currently, look at Neko, he's got a 2-on-1 situation. He does have nothing to give. So, there you have it. He died doing that. So, let's move on to Wake Chaser.
2, 1.
We have a timeout being called by Vizard. 60-second timeout. He's going to discuss strategy. No, we lost someone again. I'm just seeing the history leading up to that timeout. Silver Command overflow from Aerok.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2.
Okay, so
1,
he must be
fight.
ready to. Okay, the teams are just gonna mosey around until he rejoins. This is very good conduct from both teams, just to keep the game in abeyance until the timeout guy joins. Okay, and he's back. So let's see how they're going to start this. I don't know how they're going to start this. They're going to draw this round, and yeah, they're going to draw this round. Okay, naturally, I don't have my accuracies when they time in and time out. That's interesting. I didn't realize you lose your accuracy stats. And why is it not round drawing?
Round draw.
Holy jeez, that took a long time to round draw. 2
Round
minutes.
begins in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, looking at Vizard. This is interesting because all momentum and game flow has now been reset. Everyone's like starting off cold, so whatever momentum each team built up, well, that's all gone. So it can't be helped. And we see Vizard doing some excellent rail work from the top, only to get double railed. Ouch.
Round begins in
And
3, 2,
look, no accuracies.
fight.
There's Will. He's got to be careful he doesn't get telefragged. Very nice LG work from Will. He's going to go through portal. No, he missed that rocket jump. Oof. Yep, he wasn't going to survive that. So, up yours, coming again. They're putting on
Begins in
some momentum here and taking
2,
points from
1.
Summit. Elusive kind of by himself at the top. Not good. And my daughter wants me to pick her up, so
2 hits.
hurry this game up.
Impressive.
No. I'm getting texted. Okay, let's take a look at. We are 2 points away from game point.
3, 2,
From
1.
game. Now, Up Yours has taken the top in a big way, and they're pushing out from there.
Hits. Impressive.
Some nice rails coming out of Bliss. Oh, that missed. That looked like it clipped. Or maybe it just went through. I didn't see any red on that, so probably didn't hit.
Round begins in
Let's take a look at Elusive.
1.
Again, this is more traditional. Up Yours has taken the top, and Summit is going to try and contest it. I got one more to do. That missed. Oh no, they can't get him. He's too slippery.
Ends the round.
And we are game point.
3,
So, third game point.
1.
Looks like we're going to be here for at least another game. With UI winning this game, they've staved off elimination and kept alive in the series. So, watching Neko
Wins
walk
the
the bottom, they've staved off 1 game point. I'll stick with Neko to see how Summit responds to these
Fight.
5 game points they need to stave off. Zod gets taken out. Summit's got the jump on that.
Round begins in
I like that comment.
1.
There was a good player then. Benlaga gets taken out coming through the bottom. I believe UI will have this game point if they play it properly. I'm going to find the last man. It happens to be Nico.
2 seconds.
And there we have it. Third game goes to
Wins.
UI. So we have 2 games to 1 to Summit. And we're on to game 4, which is Summit's map. So this is the second match which has gone to 4 games. And it's good to see that the playoffs are actually being closely contested. This will be Summit's map choice. So let's see what they say. Crow's gonna try and move the game along.
Vote now.
Campgrounds. Oh my goodness gracious.
Vote passed.
So they're not going to throw corrosion or any of those others. I think Summit has practiced corrosion, and I would have figured they would have chosen that one. So let me put the accuracies back up, and hopefully no one times out during this game. And quite a bit of almost everything. Wow, solid LG work there from Neko. 45% of it. Mind you, anytime you get someone in the air, you can do that. With the LG suspend.
2 hits. Impressive.
But good skill nonetheless.
Impressive.
Okay, let's see. We are waiting for Elusive to ready up, and we should get this 4th game going. And if Up Yours comes away with us, we should see a 5th game. But given the teams and this map, they both know this map well. I don't think picking this map is really any advantage for Up Yours.
Impressive.
And I think maybe that's why Summit picked it. Figure that on especially this map, they should be able to power up UI. Okay, Elusive's got to ready up sometime. Otherwise the crow's gonna ready it up for him. Oh, he looks AFK. Cool. He went to get water. Well, it's a long ass map. My match. My daughter's crying the blues and picking me up. So I gotta go soon.
Impressive.
Let's see. That's a Polish flag? I'm not quite sure which flag that is.
Impressive.
Look up which flag that is. I'm curious.
For Elusive?
Yes.
Like Costa Rica, or Puerto Rico or something maybe?
Oh, you could be right, yeah. He's still AFK, Crow?
Yes, he is. He's not moving.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Let's see. Who else is Czech?
Looks like Gunlager is the Norwegian flag.
Finland, isn't it? Finnish? I can look it up. I thought that was Finland. Norway is red, isn't it? It's like Swiss Army. Finland. Nico is an odd flag. I'm not quite sure what flag he's using. But Gunlager is definitely Finnish, and Nico is Congo Republic. Republic of the Congo. So yes, our good African friend there. Isn't that where they filmed Gorillas in the Mist? Okay,
Prepare
yeah.
your team.
Blood Diamonds.
Still doesn't look like he's moving. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, no, they're gonna go anyway. I don't care.
3, 2,
It's late.
Yeah, he's
Get the damn road.
fight.
I'm on Erok at the bridge. He's in tough. He fell down and he got double teamed right away. So not a good thing to do. Hold on the bridge and get double teamed. So we'll see that Summit takes the first round very quickly. Again, most of it being decided in the first 5 to 8 seconds.
1.
That first kill is so critical. Plus with some really good patient work on lining up that rail. A lot of people would have just thrown it out there.
Excellent.
We have now the reverse happening. Some are taking a very quick 2-0 in the first round. Wolves on rail edge. He got a rail off, avoided the plasma coming in, and
Impressive.
almost had the good LG suspend there going. He's in tough because he's got a 4-on-1. He's got to take on the whole team and try and hero it out.
Wins the round.
Again, too many flanking maneuvers from up yours, and their first round point of the game, fourth game.
1.
So having a look at Neko work the rail edge, he's got rails coming in
2 hits.
the bridge area, and most of them are hitting,
Impressive.
except that one and that one.
Impressive.
66% rail, 70% rail for Neko. Just monster. His ping doesn't look that stable, but yet he can hit these amazing rails. So again, very strong railer in Nico. Nice rocket
Red
movement,
wins the round.
precise rocket placement there for the final kill.
Round begins.
So he's taken Summit up a 3-1 lead.
2.
He's on the rail edge, going to do a little bit of one-on-one here against Vizard. He tells me he doesn't like to do LG battles. He prefers to rocket the LG battles out of the way. Again, he lost that one. Not by much, but he lost it. Looking at Wake Chaser, they have a 2-on-1 against Wool. Wool's got some decent damage on Wake Chaser. He takes him out, so he's got a 1-on-1 situation. He's really got no rail to give, so he's got to be careful here. He doesn't get into a rail lane. I'll take a look at Lucif. So again, very similar health stats,
Wins the round.
but the more aggressive guy got the actual point. So it happens to be Wool.
3, 2,
We'll stick with Wool for the time being.
fight.
So Summit's done a very good job of leaping ahead on this particular map. Last 2 maps they've actually started in a deficit situation. This one they're going up fairly handsomely. Now the
Round begins.
Those guys are drawing it back.
3, 2,
Looking at Vizard now. Again, very patient work by Vizard to line up that last rail and make sure it was going to hit.
wins the round. Round begins in
Take a look at Bliss.
3,
He's
2,
up at the top.
1.
He has an isolation going. They're not able to take advantage of it. They can't go in there too much. There's all of them in there. So again, back off and maybe go from down under. And that didn't work out too well for the Up Yours guys. So take a look at Erok.
3, 2, 1.
Rocket jumps to the top, only to get blown away.
Wins the round.
So Up Yours bringing it back within 1 point.
Round begins in 3, 2.
So Vizard knocked down, he's not allowed up by Nico. That strategy may not work too well. He was put up kind of in the air. It's good to have a whole lot of airtime on this map, because it leads to a lot of LG damage, as you can see Vizard doing.
Wins the round.
So Vizard had very good combinations. Unfortunately, there were too many of them left
Round
over.
begins in 3, 2.
Take a look at Elusive. UI has a bridge. And Elusive is getting hit from the back while he was trying to do damage in the front. But they have a 3-on-2 situation. We're going to find the last two. It'll be Nico and Will doing a 2-on-2. Beautiful rail from Nico on Elusive. As he dropped and he gets a final one. So Nico doing some major damage for
Round begins in
Summit.
3, 2.
He's not the highest score. Will's the highest score for Summit. But his contribution is noted. A little bit of spammage going on by Nico just to preempt stuff coming in on the access ports. So Summit looks like they're in full control. They have a 4-point lead and they've extended the lead. We'll see if UI can respond to this and make some adjustments to read again. Erok doing some distance damage with those rails. We'll zoom in just to see what he's looking at. Very patient rails to line it up
Wins the round.
and make sure it is on target before he releases the shot.
Round begins.
So Wake Chaser now.
3, 2.
This is match point. So if UI cannot win this, it will be match point. And very quickly we have the last guy taken out at Rockets. So
Red wins.
Summit moves ahead to the semi-finals. And that's the game. Statistics very quickly. Will was 66% rail, so look at that. Erok 75% monster rail. So against those stats, it's very difficult to to do any kind of damage. Any comments? No comments. Okay, I'm ending the broadcast.